Hi, everybody, and thank you for tuning in yet again to the Greatest Capoeira Challenge. This is a challenge once a month that all of us are going to try to take on to better our environment. Capoeira goes hand in hand with glorifying nature. So here we're taking on one thing a month where we are committing to change our environment, in particular, the quality of the water, our drinking water, and our oceans that are really suffering right now. So, I'm here on this beautiful summer day outside of my apartment. I have my mason jar with beautiful cucumbers and limes. Very delicious. I find myself drinking more water like this. So, yet again, I encourage you guys to do this. So, this month, the challenge has to do with being vegan for 1 day a week. You take it however you can. If you could only be vegetarian 1 day a week, that's fine. 1 day a week being vegan will be best. And I'll explain why. I know this is a tough topic for a lot of people because protein, and all this stuff you feel like you need to put in your body to get yourself better in training. But really, there's a lot of options out there. Actually, I've been using this pea protein that I got from Rainbow Acres. It's not the tastiest thing, but none of those things are tasty. And it's vegetable based. So, why should you care about this thing? I have some notes here for you guys. First of all, the amount of energy that it requires to grow cattle is astronomical. Most of the world is vegetarian just because of that. It takes 10 times more fossil fuels for 1 calorie of meat protein versus plant protein. And also, nearly half of the water that are in the U.S. is consumed to grow cattle. Another really frightening fact is that 2,400 gallons of water, if you can imagine that even, are used for 1 pound of meat. So it goes to all kinds of different ways. First is we need to eat less of that. And there's, the meat in the U.S. is not very clean and so forth. But even the organic meat, this is how much it takes to grow that. But also, have respect towards whatever we're eating. And if you are eating meat, make sure that you don't waste. So in regards to how dirty it gets our water, actually the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, says that factory farms pollute our water more than all other industrial sources combined, which is, it's pretty mind-blowing. Really, it has to do with all the feces and excrements that these animals are putting out. They say that 89,000 pounds of excrement per second. That's more than any human in this freaking country. So that's something to think about. So 35,000 of miles of rivers have already been polluted. And like we said, we are trying to make a commitment here to allow our kids, your nieces and nephews, the next generation to be able to go to all these beautiful places that you grew up with. Who over here doesn't have a fond memory of going to the ocean with the family? So this has to do with that. If we want to create that for our kids, this is something that we need to commit. There's a lot of options out there. There's a lot of really good restaurants that are vegan out there. It could be that 1 day a week that you have a cheat day, you go out and that day, you try to stay away from meat completely. Even being vegan, because apparently, if you look at the realm of how much water things use, let's say a glass of 1 apple is 70 gallons of water, but a glass of milk is 200 gallons of water. Nowadays with the internet, we really cannot say that we don't know. So we really need to make a choice if we're going to take a little bit of our comfort to make our world better. So please take on with me 1 day a week to be vegan. There's a lot of information on delicious recipes that you could do out there. It's not that hard. You could do it. I believe in you. And the next generation is counting on us, more important than me. All right, so I'll see you here next month, and hopefully you guys are gonna take this challenge on and we can make some difference. Take care. Bye-bye.